Welcome to the Muckster Show. The Muckster Show is brought to you by Killin' Time Productions. Music and graphics provided by If You Know, You Know. And now here's the man himself, Muckster.
I heard the news today, oh boy. Hello, people. I got this thing. And also, we're going to do some bonus Y2, Y2, YT news. But first, let's start with this. This was the paper from Friday, January 9, 2025. I got to get better lighting in here. The star of the week is going to be Brennan Canner, it looks like. And I'm going to guess this is another Eagle Scout because it's a kid with a Boy Scout uniform and a great big thing of merit badges. But before that, let's see. Now, this the article headline here. It says, "Newspapers, the only true reporter of facts." Just seems a little ironic that they would put that on this thing that has very little facts in it every week. There's a picture of a guy, George Sample, I think it says. Man, I'm having a lot of trouble. This is up all the way. One of the next. Okay, this says editor's note. Over the next 52 weeks, as part of the nation's America's 250 celebration, the journal will be profiling individuals of historic significance. And apparently, this guy, George Scoop Sample, must be the first one. And trying to see why he's significant. It says from gouging. I swear that's what it says. Informing a public opinion on war for independence. I like that. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell that's about. Let's go over here and see the Rush recap. It says Chairman Romano is still in charge. You'll all be glad to know that. Sheets presents plans to purchase and demolish the Harbor Inn, build a new Sheets there. Somebody's like, by the way, for those of you that have no idea what the Harbor Inn was, a pretty decent little motel down there at one time. Had great dining room, and they just fell apart. Let's see, it says somebody's lying. Press release claims Ampliform will generate $5 million for local schools. Romano texts Gibbs during the meeting. Gibbs claims he knew nothing about it. Vox admits he doesn't fully believe Ampliform, but says their project is better than nothing. And if you haven't been paying attention, Ampliform is that solar thing they've been talking about now for the last 47 years in this paper. Let's see. There's a thing that says Heritage Days will feature a community quilt. Yay. And hopefully you still see me because my screen just went blank. Let me just check something here. Let me see if you probably. Oh well. I can't really read chat, I decided to go to the light background to put more light in here, and so it glares and I can't really see us. But anyway, there's a thing that says tremendous. It says somebody was coming up Front Street during windstorm, and I'm not quite sure. And I can't see my screen, so I'll have no idea if you guys can see the picture or not. But that has something to do with a Christmas tree. Give me just a second here. Okay, I can see again. There's that. Whatever. Huh? Guess the wind blew a tree. Whoopee. Let's see what's next here. We have all the stuff continued from the front page that I wasn't interested in reading. There's a thing that says Enviro groups peddle questionable info about the solar thing. Uh, the real purpose of this weekly paper is just to send advertisement out. Let's see. The school district announces kindergarten registration. So if you happen to live around here and you've got a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, whatever the hell the little beggars have to be, you can go and register them for kindergarten. You know, let me show you this because, I mean, do you see? Just look at the article. That whole article is announcing kindergarten registration. I mean, couldn't you take care of that with like 2 sentences? Like, hey, if your kid is this age, you can go here on these days and sign them up. We have the honor rolls. We got some sports stuff. We got a couple of full page ads. Well, doesn't look like there were any obituaries this week. Let's see what the groceries look like. Hey, you could get Tombstone pizza for $4. You could get 12 packs of Pepsi or Coke, 2 for $12. Okay, so $12 or 12 pack. 2 of them would be 24. 50 cents a can. Am I correct in that? Well, is this a flashback? Anyway, in here we have Memory Lane is not a drag line for a change, but it does look to be a coal tipple. Let's see, it says the guy standing out in front of the stout tipple in 1991. And it's not a great picture for those of you that have no idea what a coal tipple is, but that's the picture. And here's the star of the week, Brendan Connor from Houtzdale. Got Eagle Scout. That's what I thought from the front. Yeah, it's that kid there. Okay, and Again, I can only read a couple of your names over there, so I'll just say hello, everybody. Oh, like I said, adding the new bonus YouTube news from around the tube, because that's really who mostly comes in, is people that know me from YouTube and have no idea what any of that other stuff is. So I wrote down a couple of headlines. There was a big fight at the Nicky residence. Apparently, Mr. Nicky made some egg salad. He handed Nicky a sandwich, and she said, "I don't taste any nutmeg." He said, "I forgot the nutmeg." And right now, Mr. Nicky's sleeping on the couch. It's really got nothing to do with the argument. It's just the guy naps all the time. What else we got? We got, Ariel still manages to elude ice. We're mostly happy about that. And I happen to know that there was a secret meeting of YouTubers that included people known as Boot or Rabbit, emissaries from the Hill Pirate Studio, and amongst others. And word is there's absolutely no reason these people would meet except it had to be a secret cabal of people plotting against Todd. Whatever possible reason could people have to get together and talk? It's got to be about Todd, right? That's all there is to it. Anyway, that's the news for this week. I got to shut down and get rid of this light background that's driving me nuts. I hope you're all having a good weekend. Maybe see you later.
Three guys in a little room, just a beat and a plan. Not much money, not much time, but we're doing the best we can. But we're doing the best we can.